Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to do Facebook streaming. So first off, make sure you have the enable preview up here set. Create a new scene collection. Just call this Facebook. Make it simple. First, before you do anything, go to settings, video. I like to do 720 or 1280 by 720 and then 30 FPS. You can change that if needed, but definitely do only 30. I think there's a limit on Facebook. So go ahead and hit OK on that. For your scene, you want to go ahead and, there's probably already one created, or you can create a new scene if you want to. Call it Facebook, or better yet, I'll just call it webcam because that's what we're going to do. And then over here, you want to hit this plus sign to do new source, and you want to do video capture device. And this is going to be your webcam. Okay, it's already in use, so just call it webcam 3. And then go ahead and pick your camera. And then what I like to do here is I do the transform, and I do fit to screen. There's a picture of my hat, my air conditioner, and VR stuff up in there in the corner. Next thing you want to do is make sure you have audio. So audio input capture, webcam mic, and then you could use default if you want to. OBS has some problems sometimes detecting the default if you have multiple input devices, so you could specifically pick it here, hit OK, test it out by clicking. Yep, that's working. Then the next part is real easy. You go to Tools, Auto Configure Wizard, Optimize for Streaming, Recording is secondary. Hit Next. You want to use your base canvas of 1280 by 720, and then in here I like to specifically say 30. Go ahead and hit Next. Then you pick your service. We're going to do Facebook Live, and they provide you this nice little link, and then even Facebook makes it really nice. So go ahead and click this link, and then you go ahead and if you're already logged into Facebook, it'll take you right here. If not, you'll be prompted to log into Facebook. Then in here, you want to make sure it's set to connect and not camera. You want to use your stream key, persistor stream key, and then basically just copy this key down here. You can also change, if you want to do who you want to stream to. You can do only me if you're testing, specific friends, public, whatever you want to do. Settings, publish as continuous live video. I don't think you want to do that, but definitely allow viewers to rewind is something you want to look at. Commentary, that type of stuff. So we'll switch back over here to OBS, copy that key in there, we'll hit Next, and then it does a bandwidth test, and it actually doesn't broadcast what you have on your screen here. It'll just do a static image. You can see up there, if I actually go back to Facebook, yeah, you can see it automatically connected, and it's showing that static. It's basically just doing a bandwidth test at this point. OBS tells you the results, but on my screen you can't see it. Just go ahead and hit apply. And then the last thing that I like to do is file settings. I like to look at this, the video, the output, the video bit rate. I don't want it to be too high. If it's like over 4,000, you probably want to reduce it. No need to be have that much unless you have like high action sports or something like that. If you have high action sports, you probably want it to be pretty high. Then go ahead and hit OK. When you're ready to start streaming, go ahead and hit the start streaming. It'll also start doing a local record as well too. That's up to you. You can go ahead and hit stop if you don't want it running in the background for a local record. Doesn't take up too much space, and you can always delete those recordings later. If you hit the settings button and you go to the output, you can see where it's being streamed to. The other thing that you may want to change is your encoder here. I'm using software right now because I'm also doing a recording using the hardware. Hardware is typically a better option for you when you're encoding.